So, I mean, I was diagnosed with cancer. Seth was one of my closest friends at the time, and we were at a party one night, and someone said something really absurd to me, like, now you have cancer, don't you want to like go travel the world and like it was like the bucket list, like you're gonna go like do your bucket list, and I was like, fuck no, like I'm gonna go home and like go to bed, like that's how I feel like shit.
That was the first idea for a movie though, was like a super fucked up version of the bucket list.
Yeah, it was like the anti.
I mean, the worst thing that could possibly happen to some guy seems to be something that interests you, at least as a writer.
When I was in high school, I did stand-up comedy. I started when I was like 14, doing it like regularly in nightclubs. And for the first few years, I sucked at it. And then when I was 16, I got dumped by a girl really fucking bad, and it fucked me up. And then I wrote a stand-up joke about how much I hated her, and people laughed at how much I hated her. And suddenly, my pain turned into joy at how much I could make tons of strangers hate this girl that I hated. And I really learned a lesson from it, in that I could directly take something shitty and turn it into something that not only I got joy out of, but that other people got joy out of.
I'm here LACMA with a group from the amazing new movie 50/50.
This is what's extraordinary, I think, about this posse that you guys like lead, is like you're funny guys and you write comedy, but you laugh all the time. Because I know other guys, or am acquaintances with other people who are into comedy, and when something funny gets said, they'll be like, that's funny.
Yeah, I mean, to me, like when you're either writing something or filming something or coming up with something, and like you think like that is it's literally so funny you can't stop laughing. Like that's usually the funniest stuff. It's a far more like joyous thing when you can tell that like the people involved like are really happy about what they're doing. I think, you know.
I was interviewing Michael Caine once. He said we made Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. We didn't want to laugh because when they did the original with Brando and David Niven, they laughed all the time and nobody went to the movie. So you're afraid you leave the laughter on the floor.
You didn't want to laugh. Yeah, that's such a weird strategy. I don't know. We laugh a lot. We're easy
you laugh all the time.
Maybe that's bad.
I like came up last minute and met you guys, and like we hung out and just like talked and laughed a lot. I was like, all right, cool. I bet you will make a good, funny movie.
Joe had 1 week to prepare for the role.
Yeah. Right. That's not very much.
Yeah. But it was so cool that you were there, because normally when you're preparing for a role, you're sort of like, you're searching around for something to grab onto. And but this is a movie that was inspired by his actual life. So I had it all right there. Like I had the guy to ask.
It was an incredibly fun set, but at the same time, I think, there were moments where we all knew we had to take it seriously to get it done, because we had to shoot a scene and we should probably say everything out loud once.
At least once, maybe.
Before we